Hi, my name is Julie and I'm from Canada. I currently study at New York University, Abu Dhabi in the UAE. And I study social research and public policy and political science. And yeah, I'm here in Tashkent doing research with New Uzbekistan University for the summer. So I'm very interested in sustainable food security. And in Uzbekistan specifically, I'm looking at agricultural production development. So how agriculture and its production has changed over years, all of its reforms, and how international organizations like the World Food Programme and the Food and Agriculture organizations, how they've been involved in the process of making agriculture in Uzbekistan more sustainable for the future. Yes, so I have been in contact with the Food and Agriculture organization, and I've been able to go with them to the Fergana Valley and go on a few farm visits as well as farms around Tashkent, and really mostly observe the operations and the processes and the infrastructures of the farms, and also how the FAO interacts with the farmers and what their current programs look like. Yes, so next week I'm really excited about this actually because I've read so much about it, but next week I'll be going to Khiva and I'll be going to Nukus and Muinak to look at the Aral Sea Desert and the desertification that happened because of agricultural production in Uzbekistan, and see how different initiatives have been trying to help the economy and also help the land and the desalination of the land over there. I've read so much about the Aral Sea and the impact that it's had on Uzbekistan, on its agriculture and economy, so I'm really looking forward to going there next week. So obviously, solutions to the Aral Sea, like shrinking, is such a massive problem. I don't think one solution could solve everything, but the research that I'm doing right now is kind of the preliminary to what I'll be doing for my bachelor's thesis in the coming year. And so I'm hoping that what I've been doing now will allow me to develop a more comprehensive thesis that will maybe have some answers, hopefully, for the Aral Sea crisis. But I think the region of Central Asia has been doing a lot of work already to, kind of solve the crisis. When I went to the ecological conference in Tashkent that happened, I think, last month, I was able to talk with a lot of organizations that were working towards revamping the Aral Sea and kind of maybe not bringing it back to what it once was, because that might be a bit unrealistic, but trying to limit the damages and really making it better. And so I do have hope that the impact of the environmental disaster is being understood and it is being worked on. Yeah, I mean, Uzbekistan has been one of the most unique countries I've been to so far. I think I chose the wrong part of the year to come here because it has been so hot, so hot. And I'm from Canada, and so I don't do that well with hot. But regardless, Tashkent itself feels like a really modern city. I mean, the metro system is, first of all, it's stunning, it's beautiful, but it's also super convenient. I felt like there's so many different services, the cafes, I love the cafe culture here, it's so fun. And then I did go to Samarkand for a couple of days, and it was one of the most beautiful cities I've seen in my life. I mean, all the architecture. I'm not a big history person, I don't know that much, but I was so impressed to learn about the history of Samarkand and see just like the blue color was, it was beautiful. I love Uzbek food. I love it because I think it's the kind of food that you share with people. And my first day here, I was invited by colleagues of NUU to go and share an Uzbek meal. And it's so hearty and it's so comforting. I've had plov, I've had samsa, I've had manti, I've had lagman, I think I've tried pretty much all the staples of Uzbek food, and I've been loving it. I think it's full of, I love meat. It's full of meat, it's full of vegetables, it's fresh, it's made with local ingredients, and it's cheap. So what else could I ask for? Surprised when I got here and I realized all the infrastructure and all the events. There's constantly events going on. There was a sports day that happened. I went on this archaeological excursion like no later than 2 weeks ago. So lots of events, a lot of student life engagement. Even though it's summer, I've seen so many students and interacted with so many people, and the faculty is really, really good. Like, students here are lucky, they have really good professors, and I've seen the professors work. I work with them in their office and they're putting in so much work towards making sure students have the best learning experience ever. So I think that NUU is doing a great job at making sure to prioritize learning as well. I do know that there is like a transition towards a new campus in the next year or so, and so I'm excited to come back. Hopefully I'll be able to come back to Tashkent and see what the new campus looks like and what the future holds for NUU as well. Rahmat.